The Reds are in a rare position for them this season, that being in the midst of a bit of a cold streak.
Well, fortunately for them, they built up such a nice buffer in the division. It kind of affords them some room to stumble a bit without too much concern. That said, though, you want to nip this thing in the bud before it starts to snowball, because the more you hit the skids, the harder it can be to turn it around.
In is Joey Votto now. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 5.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The third baseman.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Well hit to right, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. Suarez left field and carrying well. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. So here's Matt Kemp now. Career numbers against Chen. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, catcher. And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime history with Alex Wood, batting at an even .400.
The second baseman, Starlin.
Here it comes.
Castro.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's out number one.
The batter.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Soft grounder left side. Suarez comes up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Stepping into the box, Rosell Herrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wood has his target. First pitch on its way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
1-2. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Yikes. We're back with more on this
Attention, please. Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Reds 7 and the Marlins 5. Robert Stevenson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Cincinnati, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Ready now for the Marlins. Jorge Alfaro, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting,
JT Riddle will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
JT Riddle.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And it's 1-1.
Playing 11.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard.
I'm gonna get those.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to the plate, Lewis.
This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now to the plate, Lewis. Brinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count. Yeah, complete this.
Popped him up. Barnhart is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2, 7-5. Tyler Kinley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Tyler Kinley.
Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 0-1 on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. He swings and lines it to left. Pereira has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Suarez, the runner at second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Suarez rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
0-2, here it comes. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Well, he has some trouble with it. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster. So the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Jose Iglesias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 4, Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch, and he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors. And 3 men left on base. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. It's the Reds 8 and the Marlins 5. Jared Hughes gets the call
Now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jared Hughes.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He'll hold off on the slider to start.
Hey, thank you, Terminator. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate that.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hughes has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. A ball and 2 strikes now. He'll try again. 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Adam Conley's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Adam Conley.
So digging in now, Jesse Winker. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
That's lifted the other way out to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Joey Votto, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. The second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Eight runs, 14 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he pops it up. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Reds go down quietly. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Ready for another chance? Garrett Cooper. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right.
The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Now batter.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And it's fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Still 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that's too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tayron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Scooter Gennett, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pereira is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brinson facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Guerrero is an absolute flamethrower, of course. And you don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Digging in, Chad Wallach. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Sure. Yeah. Wallach.
Amir Garrett is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 50.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. So the Reds are able to produce a win here to maybe declare enough is enough regarding their recent downturn.
Matt, no team can always be trending up, but a team that can bounce back quickly can expect to ride their hot streaks to big things. That's what we've seen this club do, and it appears we might be seeing it here again. I look for them to get on a roll now.